Hey there, this is Mário Portela, the creator and producer of the Echo audio drama podcast. I've been carefully weaving the threads of this captivating story, orchestrating the intricate web of connections and hidden designs that have led us to this pivotal moment. Most of you probably don't fully grasp the depth and complexity of Echo's journey. There's so much more going on beneath the surface than meets the eye, a grand cosmic design that is slowly unraveling before us. But I won't spoil anything for you. You'll have to tune in to episode 23 to see how it all plays out. What I can say is this. Echo's story is one of the most profound and thought-provoking tales I've ever had the privilege of crafting. The twists and turns, the deep philosophical questions, the sheer emotional power of it all. It's unlike anything you've ever experienced before. This is a journey that will stay with you long after the final credits roll. So do yourself a favor and make sure to check out the latest episode. And while you're at it, be sure to listen to Echo's original soundtrack. It's already available on all major music platforms. The music is the perfect companion to this incredible audio drama, enhancing the emotional depth and immersing you even further into this captivating world. Alright, that's all from me. Enjoy the episode. And don't forget to leave a comment, share it with your friends, and write a review. I promise it'll be worth your time. Can't wait to hear what you all think. Have a great one.
Echoes and dance of feelings and light, guided by the inner turmoil I fight. I feel alone, I fight, guided by the inner turmoil I fight. I feel alone, I long for the past I don't recall, and I don't know why. Echo, what am I? But an echo. What am I? But an echo.
This is Echo, a musical audio drama by Mário Portela.
Burning midnight oil, secret plans unfold. No time for a life, a future to mold. Humanity's savior, hidden in plain sight, faking strength daily to make the world right.
I am Akira. They call me the Iron Lady.
She stands tall, she won't fall. But behind closed doors, she's not strong at all. She's the strongest woman alive, so they say. Resilient, powerful, she'll survive every day. But it's all an act of grand design to save us all in due time. The strongest one alive, alive.
I stride into my office, each click of my heels against the polished floor a declaration of strength. My lab coat billows behind me, a pristine white flag of authority. I stand tall, shoulders back, chin high, the very picture of confidence and power. Just like every day.
Sacrificed it all for the greater good. Loneliness, her friend, misunderstood. Leading the charge with a plastered smile, hiding the truth mile after mile. She plays tough, it's not enough, but the world needs hope, so she can't give up.
The door closes with a soft click. My facade crumbles. I can't hold this lie much longer. I stumble, ankle twisting, as I lurch towards my desk. My manicured nails dig into the smooth wood, leaving crescent moon indentations as I desperately cling to stability. The room spins, decades of tension unraveling in a dizzying rush. A ragged breath tears from my throat. My knees buckle and I slide to the floor, back pressed against the cool metal of my desk. The starched fabric of my coat crumples around me like discarded armor. Tears well up, hot and stinging. I press a trembling hand to my mouth, trying to stifle the first sob. It's futile. 22 years of pent-up emotion burst forth in a torrent. My shoulders shake as I weep, makeup streaking down my cheeks in inky rivers.
She's the strongest woman alive, so they say. Resilient, powerful, she'll survive every day. But it's all an act of grand design to save us all in due time. The strongest woman alive.
Relief and sorrow intermingle, each gasping cry a bittersweet release. Echo knows the truth is out. My burden lifts, carried for so long it became a part of me, leaving me hollow and aching. I curl into myself and forehead pressed to my knees. Memories flash behind my closed eyelids, endless nights of secrecy, the weight of responsibility, the gnawing doubt. Each year stretched into eternity, a delicate balancing act between duty and despair. Now, in the aftermath of revelation, I allow myself this moment of vulnerability. The sobs rack my body, purging years of carefully maintained control.
In the quiet moments when no one's around, she lets the mask slip, makes not a sound. For the world must believe, must carry on, until her life's work is finally done. She's the strongest woman alive. Watch her soar, resilient, powerful, forevermore. To the core, a sign of strength for sacrifice, to give humanity a second chance at life. The strongest woman alive. The strongest woman, the strongest lie, to keep hope alive.
I wipe my tears, my breath still shaky as memories flood in. I'm transported back to that day, decades ago. The day when my life changed forever. The sun beats down on my neck as I step out of the car, squinting against the glare. My father's hand rests on my shoulder, guiding me forward.
Come, Akira, it's time.
I nod, hefting my small suitcase. The building looms before us, a sleek monolith of glass and steel rising from the forest floor. My heart races with a mix of excitement and anticipation. The doors whoosh open, cool air washing over us. I gasp, my footsteps echoing in the vast empty lobby.
Father, what manner of place is this?
I ask, awed by the pristine white surfaces and gleaming technology. He smiles, a hint of sadness in his eyes.
Your new home, your safe haven, my dear.
I frown, confused.
But it's so empty.
As if on cue, a cleaning android glides past, its movements fluid and purposeful. I watch, fascinated, as it disappears down a corridor.
Appearances can be deceiving, Akira.
My father murmurs. He leads me to an inconspicuous panel, his fingers dancing across its surface. A hidden door slides open, revealing a service elevator.
Are you ready?
He asks, his voice gentle. I swallow hard, nodding.
Yes, Father.
The elevator descends, my stomach lurching with each floor we pass. My father's face is impassive, but I can sense the tension radiating from him.
Father, what's really going on?
I ask, my voice small in the confined space. He sighs, running a hand through his graying hair.
Akira, you've always been exceptional. What I'm about to show you, it's a great responsibility. The future of humanity rests in this place.
The elevator slows and I hold my breath as the doors open. My eyes widen as I take in the sight before me. A vast underground chamber filled with rows upon rows of gleaming pods.
Welcome to the true heart of Secret Valley.
I follow my father through the rows of pods, each step echoing in the cavernous space. My fingers brush against the cool metal, a shiver running down my spine.
Akira,
He says, his voice grave.
what you see here is the last hope for humanity. You will be the one carrying it to success, my dear.
I swallow hard, my mouth dry.
How about, why me?
He stops, turning to face me. His eyes, usually so stern, soften with a mix of pride and sorrow.
Because you're brilliant, my dear, and because you're strong enough to bear this burden, you need to...
My chest tightens.
I don't understand.
You will.
He says, leading me to a central console. His fingers fly over the keys, bringing up schematics and data streams I can barely comprehend.
In a secret valley, hidden from sight, I lead you, my daughter, into the light, where flowers bloom and hope takes flight, a sanctuary from the world's blight. Here you'll grow strong, here you'll be free, to become the person you're meant to be, a leader of love, a beacon so bright, guiding others through the night.
Your task is twofold.
He continues.
First, you'll oversee the compound. Select scientists, wake them as needed, guide their research.
I nod, my mind reeling.
And the second?
He pauses, his hand hovering over a final button.
You'll meet someone extraordinary. Someone who needs your protection, your guidance.
The console hums to life and a holographic image flickers into existence. A face, beautiful. A sleeping blonde child.
This is Kathy. She's the key. Well, she is the key to everything.
I stare mesmerized.
What is she?
The future. And your responsibility.
My hands tremble.
But I'm not ready. I don't know how to...
He grips my shoulders, his gaze intense.
You are ready, Akira. You've been preparing for this your whole life.
A world apart from the gray, where your heart can lead the way. This valley of love, your legacy, a revolution of harmony. Your time has come, now shine, my dear. Ooh, now shine, my dear. Ooh, in a secret valley.
I look around the vast chamber.
What if I fail?
My father's smile is sad but resolute.
You won't. I believe in you, Akira. The world is counting on you.
I stare at the holographic image of the sleeping child, my heart racing. The enormity of what my father's asking crashes over me like a tidal wave. My hands tremble, and I clench them into fists to stop the shaking.
Safe from the chaos, the noise and the fear, your spirit will flourish year after year. With wisdom and courage you'll rise and stand tall, a symbol of hope for one and for all. The seeds of change, planted with care, will blossom and spread beyond compare. Your love will ignite a passionate flame, and nothing will ever be the same. A world apart from the gray, where your heart can lead the way. This valley of love, your legacy, a revolution of harmony. Your time has come, now shine, my dear. Ooh, now shine, my dear. secret valley, away from the grave.
Father, I don't understand. What use could I possibly be to a child? I've never even had a boyfriend.
My voice cracks, betraying my fear and confusion. He places a hand on my shoulder, but the gesture does little to calm my nerves. I feel like a little girl again, lost and overwhelmed.
Akira, listen to me. Kathy is special. Your task will be to take care of her until her mother arrives.
His eyes bore into mine, intense and unyielding.
Trust me.
I bite my lip, tasting the metallic tang of blood. My mind whirls with 1,000 questions, each more terrifying than the last. How can I be responsible for a child? What if I mess up? What if her mother never comes?
But Father,
He cuts me off with a sharp gesture.
No buts, Akira. This is your destiny. You're ready for this, even if you don't believe it yet.
I look around the vast chamber at the rows of sleeping faces in their pods, at the complex machinery humming with potential. The weight of responsibility settles on my shoulders like a lead blanket. I'm only 23, fresh out of university. How can I possibly be ready for this? My father's hand tightens on my shoulder and I meet his gaze. There's a softness there I've rarely seen before. A vulnerability that makes my throat tight.
I know it's a lot to ask, but you're not alone in this. I believe in you, Akira. More than you know.
My dearest daughter, so brave and so true. The future is waiting, it all starts with you. From this secret valley, your love will expand, touching hearts across the land. A world apart from the gray, where your heart can lead the way. This valley of love, your legacy, a revolution of harmony. Your time has come. Now shine, my dear. Ooh, now shine, my dear. Ooh, in a secret valley, away from the grave. In the secret valley, where love reigns supreme. Turn this was darkness into a dream. My daughter, my light, humanity's guide.
I jolt back to the present as a knock echoes through my office. Scrambling to my feet, I smooth my lab coat and run a hand over my hair, desperately trying to compose myself. My heart hammers in my chest as I turn my back to the door facing the window. "Who is it?" I call out, striving for a tone of authority despite the tremor in my voice. The door creaks open slightly. Kathy's voice, tinged with concern, floats into the room.
Are you okay, Akira?
I stiffen, keeping my back turned. If she sees my face, my carefully constructed facade will crumble. I can't let that happen. Not now. Not ever. "Of course I am," I reply, my words clipped and precise. "Why would I not be?" I pause, swallowing hard before continuing. "Go with your mother to recharge. I have much work to do now." I hold my breath, waiting for Kathy to leave. My fingers grip the windowsill, knuckles white with tension. The silence stretches, each second an eternity.
I am here if you need me, okay?
The door closes and I'm alone again. My chin quivers, threatening to unleash another torrent of tears. My reflection stares back at me, a ghostly image superimposed over the darkening sky. I barely recognize the woman I've become, hollow-eyed, shoulders slumped under an invisible weight. The purpose that's driven me for decades has evaporated, leaving me adrift in a sea of uncertainty.
Is this real or is it fiction? Such a weight, such ambition. Cannot bear this heavy load. Or will I crack under this cold? Responsibilities, they multiply. Expectations, they touch the sky. How can I fulfill this role in this world where I must console?
I close my eyes, and memories of my father flood in. His proud smile when I graduated, his stern guidance as he prepared me for this monumental task. Now he's gone, and I'm left behind, a relic of a world that no longer exists. A sob escapes my lips, but I clamp down on it, forcing it back. I've spent my entire adult life in service to this cause, sacrificing any semblance of a normal existence. No relationships, no family of my own. Just endless days of secrecy and responsibility.
Am I meant for this mission? Such a weight, such ambition. Can I bear this heavy load? Or will I crack under this cold?
I take a deep, shuddering breath. My hands unclench from the windowsill, and I straighten my spine. This was the right path. It had to be. Kathy has her mother now, and together they'll forge ahead, carrying the torch I've guarded for so long. My steps are steady as I cross to my desk. I pull open the bottom drawer, retrieving an old radio device. Its weight is familiar in my hands, a tangible link to the world beyond our hidden sanctuary, beyond Dream City, the outside world.
Is this real or is it fiction? Such a weight, such ambition. Can I bear this heavy load? Or will I crack under this cold? Responsibilities crushing down. My shoulders heavy with this crown. How can I fulfill this role in a world that seems beyond control? Is this real or is it fiction? Such a weight, such ambition. Can I bear this heavy load? Or will I crack under this cold?
I flip the switch, and static fills the air. My fingers tremble slightly as I adjust the frequency, muscle memory taking over. I press the transmit button. This is Akira. Come in, outsiders. Over. Silence stretches out, punctuated only by bursts of static. Outsiders, this is Akira. Come in. Over. My heart pounds in my chest as I wait, praying for a response. Then crackling through the speaker, a voice I haven't heard in years.
Akira, is everything okay, my dear?
I swallow hard, steadying my voice before I reply. It is time. The family is complete. I repeat, it is time, Father.
Is this real or is it fiction? Such a weight, such ambition. Can I bear this heavy load? Or will I crack under Voice in the memory lane, a quantum dance of feelings and light, guided by the inner turmoil I fight. I feel alone, I long for the past, a past I don't recall and I don't know why. Echo, what am I?
This is Echo, a musical audio drama by Mário Portela.